Now let's do this, Maul. Now that we've established our athletic stance, let's talk about a little bit of our upper body. And when we get into the upper body, we're going to try to start from the fingertips and come back to the waist. And when we talk about upper body and talk about size of bats, we're right back into the same thing. The one thing I like is that I hold and put on the wall in my academy one of Tony Gwynn's bats, Freddie McGriff's bats, Gary Sheffield's bats, so that kids can pick them up and feel them. The number one flaw that I see in most kids is they use too big a bat. In our pro shop in our academy, we do not have a bat larger than a 33 length. And I had a 13-year-old boy walk in the other day carrying a big old Secor bat, which is a great super bat for kids to use. But he was 13 years old and the bat swung him. So what I want you to understand that when you get a bat, it has to fit your size. Now, for instance, if I was swinging, I might swing a 33. And I know for a fact, because Molly's in our school, she swings a 31. But the biggest fallacy is when the big guy comes up and takes a ball and hits it out of the ballpark, the next thing that happens is the little guy comes in and goes, let me have that bat. Boy, that must be a super bat. Here's a 33-inch bat right here. I just hit the ball out of the park, and now here comes the Mighty Mite in there thinking it's all in the bat. So she picks the bat up and she's going to try to hit with it, and even as she warms up, the bat is so heavy that even in her backswing, the bat is swinging her. So the biggest fallacy in selecting a bat is to select a bat that fits the body. Now let's just take, for instance, Tony Gwynn. I use Tony as an example because he's one of the greatest human beings and people that I've ever been around, and probably one of the greatest hitters in the game. Tony uses in his bat, he uses a 32-inch, 28-ounce cupped bat. And I tell that to some of the high school kids that come in and go, my God. I said, well, he's only won 7 National League batting titles, so there must be something in the size of the bat. So we've also got a formula that we use in the school in terms of what size bat should be used for each kid. But in Molly's case, she couldn't swing my bat. She swings a 31-inch bat, which she can generate bat speed through the zone. So they're all different size bodies and all different kinds of strengths, and you should find a bat that you can generate bat speed through the zone with. Now we have ways to cheat. In our school, we use bat speed devices. And when kids come in for lessons, the one thing that we do is use the ATEC bat speed device, and before they do their first lesson, I have them take 10 swings across that bat speed device. And then we mark it down on their card. And as they go through lessons, as we shorten their swing, we all of a sudden see how that bat speed starts to increase. So I have an accountability factor for parents to say, yes, your daughter is getting better. It's not just my professional opinion, but your daughter is getting better because she started at 35 miles an hour. When she came in for her first lesson, she's now at 38 miles an hour after 4 lessons. She is making improvement in her bat speed through the zone. And the thing that causes that is shortness of stroke and not longness of stroke. So we have ways to measure those things.